1. She's her own best friend. I've known several quality women in my life, and each one of them has been her own best friend. Not in a narcissistic way, but in a healthy, confident way. Diane von Furstenberg said, "The most important relationship in your life is the relationship you have with yourself. Because no matter what happens, you will always be with yourself." The refreshing thing about a woman who loves herself is that she actually focuses on herself far less than a woman who hasn't developed that love yet. Her energy isn't spent wondering if she's appearing awkward or embarrassing, so she focuses it on loving those around her. 2. She is feminine. A high-value woman doesn't necessarily need to be attractive. Sure, that's a big advantage, but it's not a necessary precondition. But she definitely needs to be feminine and know how to present herself. In these days of decreasing male testosterone and females' increasing search for independence, men and women are becoming more and more similar. And of course, some feminists and equal opportunity pundits will tell you that's a good thing. Well, don't let those people fool you one bit. Let's drop the PC and let's state some truth. Femininity is a must for a high-quality woman. And that's great news for women who are willing to work on themselves. The fact that more and more women are losing touch with their femininity presents a great opportunity for high-quality women. They will stand out even more and reap more and more rewards. 3. She knows her worth. A high-value woman doesn't equate her worth with her body, the trait of a low-value woman, the amount of attention she gets, or sex, nor does she operate from a place of fear or neediness. She doesn't need a relationship with a man or anyone else to get her validation. She also doesn't let the opinions or remarks of others get in the way of how she lives her life, because she has self-respect. She doesn't base her self-esteem on what people think of her. She is aware of and grounded in her inherent worth and value and knows this to be true regardless of what happens to her. 4. She takes care of her appearance. Yes, I wrote appearance. Popular nonsense bandied around these days is that being really matters while appearing is for the vapid. Of course, that's not true because the two are neither separate nor not mutually exclusive. As a matter of fact, there is a relation between being and appearing. Have you ever heard of this quote? Have you ever heard the quote? You can't care about others more than you care about yourself. Well, not everyone agrees with it. I don't fully agree with it either. But there certainly is a strong relationship between how much you care about yourself and how much you care about pretty much everything else. And caring is a sign of quality, with caring about yourself as one of the first and major indicators of overall caring. Women who care about themselves are more likely to care about their career, their family, their goals, and, eventually, their children. From a dating perspective, a woman who cares about herself sends a powerful message to any man, the message that she will be a great return on investment. The man unconsciously knows that, with her, his genetic inheritance is in good hands, and he is more willing to invest in her to get her. Remember the rule of thumb: the more you care about yourself, the more valuable you appear, and the more people will value you and care about you. All these external signs are important indicators of self-care. Personal hygiene, posture, voice, clothing, makeup, and doesn't hide it. It's crazy how some women spend so much effort pretending they don't care about themselves. There is no virtue in being careless. Pretending you put on the first old scruffy thing you saw in your wardrobe is a low-value way of trying to hide in the shades of mediocrity. High-value women don't do that. High-value women take pride in caring about themselves. They know that appearances and perception shape reality, and they make no mystery that they take care of them. Look at a model. Sure, she has perfect lips, but how did she apply that lipstick? With millimetric precision. Lipstick on perfect lips. Nothing sexier than perfectly applied lipstick. And it's not about youth or beauty. Taking care of yourself is what will keep you a high-quality woman no matter your age. Look at the difference between these three women, from the lowest quality to the highest. Evolution of high-quality woman. Quality is not about age or beauty. The first one doesn't even try. The second one tries but doesn't know how to. And the third one cares and knows how to. Just to be clear, caring about one's appearance must not come at the expense of substance. The high-quality woman is well-mannered, knows to talk and converse, has high social skills, and is well-read and knowledgeable. And she uses appearance like a high-quality product, and uses marketing as two faces of the same coin. 5. She knows how to have fun. A great woman loves doing things she enjoys most and makes her happy. And even when things aren't going well, she still finds reasons to smile. When people she loves are feeling low, she knows how to give them a boost. She's fun to be with, and her laughter is contagious, which makes her more admirable. No matter how busy she can be, she still sets aside some time to have fun. The secret here is about doing things that bring joy to your heart and your life. 6. She is emotionally stable. Women tend to have wilder mood swings as compared to men, so they get a bit more leeway. But a high-value woman is still expected to be relatively secure in herself and of her own worth. Not going to make public drama. Not excessively anxious. No wild mood swings. Generally positive and uplifting. Being emotionally stable doesn't mean she doesn't cry or that she never gets angry. It doesn't even mean she can't have a nervous breakdown or have bouts of slight depression and self-doubt. Those are normal parts of life, and dealing with them openly is actually another sign of high value. 7. She's relentlessly faithful. A great woman is true to herself, her words, and her actions. She holds an anchor of unshakable faith. Her opinions don't change instantly. She never falters or strays from her beliefs, especially when she knows she's right. Her loyalty is free from doubts and temptations. She has your back when the world turns against you. Because of her strong sense of loyalty and commitment, she keeps her promises and works on them. 8. She radiates positivity. Let me explain this. Men should have a pursuit, a goal, or a major interest. For women, it's not as necessary. Indeed, too obstinate a pursuit can become a drawback. Not that there is anything wrong with obstinately pursuing anything per se, but it's easy to lose femininity when on a single-headed warpath. Radiating positivity doesn't mean always happy. That's just silly. It simply means her baseline mood is slightly towards the positive side of the spectrum, and that she interfaces the world with a smile instead of a growl. That conveys lots of positive qualities. Baseline mood is either genetic, which is good, or it means that she works on herself and makes an effort to be on the more optimistic side of life, an even better sign. Without getting into politics, what feelings, states, and emotions do you think the two women below evoke in the people around them? Very different impact, right? Positive woman versus negative woman. Who of the two lifts people up instead of tearing them down? Example, when negativity is out of control. At the opposite end of the spectrum is women who are always angry or bored. I had a girlfriend who'd often complain to me I'm bored, and then expect me to lead her out of her state. And when I'd be busy with my own things, she'd get cantankerous, argumentative, and bad-tempered. As you can imagine, when that trend repeats over and over, it's not just you who helps her out, but it's also your partner who drags you down. Definitely not a high-quality life partner. 9. She embraces her vulnerability. A high-value woman knows that being vulnerable isn't being weak, needy, or too much. In fact, vulnerability is one of the most high-value traits there is. Vulnerability is being emotionally brave, even when it feels risky or scary. She allows herself to be transparent and authentic with the people she loves, giving them the space to do the same. She doesn't allow fear to drive her decisions in relationships, but instead risks hurt and disappointment to achieve connection, intimacy, and trust.